A major legal and political showdown involving the US president and America's largest bank is unfolding. President Trump has filed a lawsuit against JPMorgan Chase and its chief executive, Jamie Dimon, seeking $5 billion in damages. Trump has accused the bank of wrongfully cutting off his access to banking services following the January the 6th Capitol Hill riot back in 2021. Well, the lawsuit filed in Miami states that JPMorgan debanked Trump, his organization, related businesses and members of his family. According to the complaint, the bank terminated its relationship without warning, without providing alternatives, and without offering any appeal process. Well, Trump has alleged that the decision was politically motivated. He added that the bank acted due to social and ideological pressure. The lawsuit claims that JPMorgan placed Trump and his associates on a blacklist, effectively shutting them out of the financial system, in an alleged bid to coerce the public into changing their political views and defame him. Well, meanwhile, JPMorgan Chase has strongly rejected the allegations. In a statement, the bank said it believes the lawsuit has no legal merit.
While we regret that President Trump has sued us, we believe the suit has no merit. We respect the president's right to sue us and our right to defend ourselves. That's what courts are for. Our company does not close accounts for political or religious reasons. We do close accounts because they create legal or regulatory risk for the company.
The markets have reacted cautiously to the news. JPMorgan shares briefly slipped after the lawsuit was reported, but did later recover, closing slightly higher by the end of trading in New York. Well, it's not the only financial institution on Trump's radar. He claims that other major banks, including Bank of America, refused to accept his deposits after the Capitol riot. The banks involved have denied those accusations, though. Meanwhile, in the latest development, JPMorgan's CEO criticized Trump's immigration policies.
I think we should calm down a little bit on the internal anger about immigration. And, for those people, I've heard Trump say, even this term, hey, we need these people. They work in our hospitals and our hotels and restaurants and agriculture, and they're good people because we all know them.
Well, he also spoke out in defense of Jerome Powell, who's chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve. Dimon warned that any move seen as undermining the Fed's independence could have serious economic consequences. Trump has publicly criticized Powell's leadership of the U.S. Central Bank.
I think it's fine what I'm doing. We have a bad Fed person. He was extended by Biden. And, yeah, I think he's wrong. I think it's wrong. He's done a bad job. We should have lower rates. Jamie Dimon probably wants higher rates. Maybe he makes more money that way.
The JPMorgan CEO also criticized Trump's proposal to cap credit card interest rates at 10% for the first year. He called the idea an economic disaster, warning it could lead to a dramatic reduction in credit availability. He also said that the policy could cut off access to credit for a large portion of Americans who rely on credit cards as a financial safety net. Well, the case now sets the stage for a high-stakes legal battle that combines politics, corporate power, and the role of banks in a polarized America. The outcome could have significant implications over how financial institutions handle politically exposed clients in the future. The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, Firstpost America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is Firstpost America.